The recently released John Wick 4 trailer explained 3 main new characters now included in the movie franchise. The trailer increases interest in the upcoming movie with its combat montages, showdown scenes, and additional character information. Does this necessarily indicate that this John Wick chapter will be exceptional? Also, we will cover 10 questions some Redditors have after the trailer. Watch completely for the full details. First up is the 10 questions Redditors have after the trailer of John Wick 4. The complete trailer for 2023's most anxiously anticipated action film, John Wick Chapter 4, has finally been made available. However, it has also generated a lot of questions among viewers, particularly because it comes after the John Wick movie, which had the largest cliffhanger. Many Redditors have been discussing questions on their minds. And the first question, is his wife's family on the high table? As the series seemed to have forgotten that Wick was no longer in retirement due to the passing of his wife and dog, fans are thrilled to see a grieving John Wick make a comeback in the John Wick 4 trailer. A Redditor has questioned who that may possibly be because of Winston's claim that Wick had a family on the high table. The Redditor asks if John's wife's family is at the high table. Wick is surprised by the fact that he is facing his brother-in-law. This wouldn't make much sense considering that Wick clearly loved his wife very much and left his deadly job to be with her. If her family was at the high table, it would damage the way their relationship was viewed by their fans. Also, where's the adjudicator? Why the adjudicator, Asia Kate Dillon, is absent from the new trailer is a mystery. A Reddit user asked about this. Despite having a significant part in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, Dillon hasn't yet been confirmed to return, despite the cast's extensive casting announcements. The adjudicator was not killed off in the film, and Chapter 4 would not make sense without him. And on to the next question, where's Scott Adkins? The actor and martial artist Scott Adkins have a secret role in the next fourquel, but he curiously doesn't appear in the trailer. The first person to inquire about Adkins' location on Reddit asks how Scott Adkins is doing, and that he wants him to play a bigger part in the movie than just a quick combat scene. Next up, who is the woman with the wolf tattoo? An arm tattoo of a wolf is seen in 1 second blurry image of a lady wearing a vest. She has never before been featured in the franchise, and many uncertainties surround her whole existence. A Redditor who thinks she is the relative Winston is talking to wonders how she is related to Wick. Also, is there a subtitle? If there will be a subtitle for Chapter 4, a Reddit user asks if it will be just called Chapter 4. But if the third movie was the only one with subtitles, it would not make too much sense. The Fast and Furious series is the worst and most inconsistent when it comes to uneven movie names, but it also appears that the John Wick series is on its way there. How long will it be? Fans are guessing about the length of the upcoming film, especially because director Chad Stahelski is stoking the flames. It's far lengthier than any other John Wick movie, the director has noted, jokingly adding that we continue to watch it as long as we don't nod off while doing so. There must be a little restriction though, not to overdo the length. Also, who is Donnie Yen playing? The actor and mixed martial artist Donnie Yen made his Hollywood debut in films like Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and is best known for the Ip Man franchise. Yen was cast in John Wick Chapter 4 in exactly the manner that the John Wick franchise has a reputation for doing. That is, for hiring largely people who are acquainted with the MMA. But a Redditor wonders, who is he really playing? Next, will Ana de Armas appear? The ballerina starring Ana de Armas is unquestionably going to be the most exciting film about ballerinas. The previously revealed film is situated in the world of John Wick, and Keanu Reeves and Ian McShane will make appearances. While it is a spin-off, viewers have not yet met Armas' character, Rooney. Viewers are speculating about whether she will make a covert cameo in the movie since she was absent from the John Wick 4 trailer. And a rather interesting question, why are John and Winston friends? Winston stabbed John in the back in the conclusion of Chapter 3 Parabellum while shooting Keanu many times to protect himself. Winston and John are shown in the latest clip laughing about how many firearms Wick needs while being friends once more. A Redditor is forced to ask why they get along, especially considering how Wick is frequently so eager to get vengeance. And lastly, what's the endgame? A Redditor inquires about the franchise's endgame after seeing the trailer and observing that there doesn't appear to be one in the near future. The Redditor wonders if the series has a goal in mind for the future. I believe the movie's heavy reliance on continuity and cliffhangers will eventually lead to their inevitable end. Next up, John Wick 4 trailer explains 3 major new characters. Donnie Yen, a big action performer and franchise franchise pioneer will join Keanu Reeves in John Wick Chapter 4 after years of development delays. The teaser trailer gave fans of the John Wick film series a preview of the upcoming conflict between John Wick and Caine, Yen, but the full video provides a little more information about Caine's role in the Wick narrative. Bill Skarsgard and Hiroyuki Sanada, who are both new to the franchise, get more time on screen in the full-length trailer. Though the little conversation that is intercut between action scenes, each of them gives away hints about who they are. When it comes to action movie series, John Wick stands alone, developing the assassin's lore with each new installment. Following the pattern, the fourth chapter introduces still more new characters and groups. Caine is seen battling Wick in the John Wick Chapter 4 teaser. Marquis is identified, though it is unknown how he is related to Wick, and Shimazu, owing to his enigmatic comments, is also identified. Shimazu is revealed to be an old buddy of John's and a current ally, while Marquis and Caine stand united against John Wick, now that we have more context from the full-length trailer and additional scenes to draw from. Also, Bill Skarsgard makes his villain debut in the Wick universe. The unsettling appearance of Skarsgard in the John Wick Chapter 4 trailer may be due to his horrifyingly notorious status as Pennywise, but his character, Marquis, is unmistakably a villain. The key exchange between Marquis and Wick takes place during a discussion on the rules of one-on-one fighting, which Winston, the final of John Wick's supporters, has foreseen. Donnie Yen displays his commitment to Wick's adversary by sitting behind Marquis during discussions, maybe serving as his right hand. Wick's shock at the revelation of the challenge shows that Marquis is a high table member. Regardless of where he comes from, Marquis in John Wick Chapter 4 is clearly hostile to John Wick and wants to put a stop to the infamous assassin. It will be horrific and amazing to observe the amount of evil Skarsgard brings to a villain character in a brutal story like John Wick. Marquis and Caine will meet John Baba Yaga Wick, regardless of whether Caine's loyalty to Marquis is only a result of his contacts with the latter or yet to be seen level of fury that has elevated him in the assassin community. Donnie Yen's Caine could be John Wick's match. At least one skilled assassin competes with John throughout each of the John Wick franchises. Before engaging in battle, they first stage through taunts and leers. In John Wick Chapter 2, Wick performed this with both Cassian and Ares. This idea was continued by the obsessed Zero, who stalked Wick and made fun of him before confronting him in the climactic scene. According to the church scene, when Caine and Wick converse and make observable threats, Caine will take a similar course. Why Caine would be the specific ghost from Wick's past to kill him could be explained by showing the nature of their previous romantic connection. The narrative, the stakes, and even the lyrics of the trailer's background music all hint at the possibility of the main character in John Wick Chapter 4 dying. The fact that the High Table has approved of this one-on-one conflict in the next movie shows how confident they are in Caine's or Marquis' faction capacity to defeat the boogeyman of assassins. Also, Hiroyuki Sanada looks like John's only new friend. Since John Wick is a man of few words, it is significant that he refers to newcomer Shimazu as a friend in the latest trailer. Shimazu says a few kind words to John during the teaser, which is filled with dramatic peeks at the new enemies and battle snapshots. Shimazu's ability level is prominently hinted in a moment where he is surrounded by enemies, yet manages to maintain his composure. Another promises an epic sword duel between Shimazu and Caine, played by Donnie Yen. In John Wick Chapter 4, Wick hasn't called any other known allies besides Shimazu. However, there is a scene where Winston teases information regarding John Wick's family. Shimazu seems to be the only new ally that is shown, but the trailer suggests that John Wick's real family is present at the High Table and is prepared to provide a hand in some capacity. In John Wick Chapter 4, the main character will need all the assistance he can get, since the whole assassin community is out to get him. There you have it. Details of the new character's information revealed in the newly released trailer of the anticipated John Wick Chapter 4 movie. Also, some questions Redditors asked based on the trailer. Do you have any questions or ideas about the movie? Let us know in the comments section below. Kindly like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.